Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100 here in the Ridge of Frozen Souls. And today's a no-holds-barred kind of all the gloves are coming off. And we're going to put out some incredible damage. And in order to kind of offset that, we are going to run solo here. And so the Intensified Libertador is the highest damage per bullet bayonet in the game. This is the definitive highest damage value that you can possibly get in a bayonet. This is the top dog of them all. And here what we're going to be running is we're going to be running Radiant Barrel just for a fun kill skill, and basically anything we shoot with this will die instantly. And we're going to run the Supernatural Blood and Field of Thirst combination here for basically, in this kind of scenario, it's like an infinite ichor regeneration, and then we have 20 ichor on a backstab. So and even more, I think we go up to about 24 25 on a backstab with drain activators going, and then it'll only cost 1 ichor to shoot people. So it will be incredibly amazing how the damage will stack up over time, and how we will be able to completely decimate everything in front of us. So first things first, let's go ahead and get a couple of gifts up and running here. And that's fine, we take a little bit of health damage there, but no problem, because we can get a backstab here. And we are right back in business. And 26,600 and something 43. And so that is amazing. That is just incredible. Okay. Okay. And now we'll shoot this dog. And it's good to get a little bit of ichor back. And that only cost me 1 ichor for each of those guys. We'll shoot this guy. We'll shoot this guy. Whoops. Okay. And then we'll go for a backstab on this guy. This is kind of just an absolutely ridiculous way to go about playing bayonets. And if you want to know how to build a build like this, I mean, obviously I'm showing you here, but the thing is that this all comes exceptionally late, very late on all of this. So that's why this kind of doesn't happen until much later on. Can I hit this guy? Okay. He's gonna do that, and I can just continue pelting him with 1 ichor bullets that are doing thousands and thousands of damage. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so here we'll hit him off, and we'll grab some ichor here, and then we'll be able to shoot him basically for free here. Okay, and we'll go for all our ichor here. And then this guy, he's pretty much dead. And there he's dead. So basically, super simple way to go about you know, hitting everyone, since we're kind of out of ichor. Okay, and we're right back up on top. So very nice. Okay, and if we go for a charge booster here, come on, there we go. We'll get this guy. He's gone. And we'll get this guy. He'll be deleted. Oh, not quite. Okay, we'll shoot him. Oh, he's walking sideways. Okay, we'll just ignore him for a second here while we head over to the missile, and then we will turn around for this fella, and his shield is blocking me. Okay, but we should be able to break his guard, but in any case, we'll just put him into the water, since water is deadly. And we'll run over here, and we'll just, for fun, we'll shoot this guy. So yeah, and now if you're at a point where you're like, well, you know, I have a lot of ichor recovery, and everything, why don't I just do lifesteal? So everything I kill, I get 5% health back, which is very, 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 very nice. And it plays well with everything you have running here. So if we put up here, and this ball is going to do that, we can do that and get all our ichor back. And we'll get 5% health back. How nice, right? And so we're right back up on our ichor and everything. Let's go over here because we need a little bit of health, right? So we'll get these guys to drop. We'll pump some lead into him, some lead into him, and then we'll get this guy. So that's 10% more health that we got back there for just a little bit of ichor, 4 ichor, and we got 10% of our health back, which is really, really a wonderful thing. Okay, there's another 5% health back, and so we can slowly refill our health here, and we don't have to actually rest at the missiles or anything. And that's why this kind of a build setup here is like the kind of the top end almost of what bayonets could do, just because of the fact that you know, Supernatural Blood and Field of Thirst are together, and everything here works very, 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 very well together. And we can just go for backstabs again. If we can't use Field of Thirst, it's completely fine, because we can do really, really good damage here with our bayonet anyways. And we can continue getting ichor, and we don't even need Field of Thirst if we don't absolutely want to use it, which is great, because typically, you know, you're like worried about you know, what your ichor levels are. But with this kind of a setup here, you don't really need to worry about your ichor setup at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and shoot this guy. Okay, so now he's going to do his business there, which is fine. We'll let him run over here, and then we will watch him do something here. Whee! Okay, that's fun, and we don't even need a bayonet to do that, so how exciting. And as you can see, we can just continue getting ichor along the way here from backstabs and things. We don't even need Field of Thirst or any of that, which it's really nice that you can have it kind of as a panic backup if you need to, but it's not absolutely necessary. Okay, and as you can see, we have plenty O damage if we need to on anybody that we need to. Okay, we'll just delete him real quick. Okay, and we don't need any more health. Okay, this guy's gonna make me regret my things here. And so we can go for a little more damage if we want to. Okay, he's going to run over here, and we'll make him regret that. Okay, so you can see that everything about this build here is just ridiculous with how everything stacks up together here. And it's really fun, really powerful, but it doesn't come until, you know, way late in the game, obviously. Oh, okay. Where are you going? There you go. Die. Okay, that guy's over there, so that's fine. This guy's coming up. Okay. Alright. We'll go for some ichor there. Now this is kind of unfair here, but it's completely fine. Okay. Okay, so that's a fun way to abuse the fact that a bayonet has range and distance on enemies when you very much need it. and you can completely abuse that fact on that guy there very easily, very hard, and it's a lot of fun that that's even possible to do it that way. And it doesn't even matter if we shoot a little bit extra at each enemy along the way here, because every enemy that we're going to be running into here, right, they really don't matter a whole lot to our consequences. Now for the Oliver, or for the Nicola fight, we could go for like a different blood veil here or something, but it's completely fine. Now we are at 80.5, which we are right over the limit there, and so we are still normal mobility, even though the card says slow. We still have normal mobility, which is pretty nice that we can abuse that overall. So we could go for Avarice, or we could just keep Swift Destruction here. Either way, it's completely fine. I think we'll go back to Avarice just because it's kind of what the build is and everything. And it does help a little bit with Nicola. We could go for Regenerative Drain if we are really needing some extra health along the way. But there's really no you know, doing something wrong here in the Nicola fight. And if you're wishing to play bayonets, definitely recommend them, for especially the Libertador, for playing this kind of a setup here. And that's why I wanted to play solo, because if you play with somebody, like with a partner or something, or with Jack or something like that, things just kind of get out of control here very fast. Okay, and that is our weakness, is when we are sat into our position there, and if we play just bayonets, it's a really bad day for Nicola overall. Okay, and he teleported. Insta teleport. But Radiant Barrel is for like when he goes down into a stagger state, not necessarily for when you get to, just in between his different shots there and stuff, because his reaction times are way fast as compared to Radiant Barrel's activation frames. And so if we can just make sure that we use that only when he's down. But when you're this fast on the draw for the bayonet itself, there's really no reason to do anything else other than just shoot the bayonet. Okay, so let's do these things because they're very good, and let's go get a backstab on this fella, and he will help fill us up all the way here. Very good. Okay, and we'll go for another backstab here, and then probably just shoot him in the back like a good revenant. Okay, and then we are pumped up and ready to go. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Here we go. Okay, and charge booster, and let's go. Okay, so now the goal is get haze and then shoot like a crazy maniac. Okay, so 26,000, just like that. So you can see how incredible that is to be able to shoot that fast. It's awesome. Okay, go ahead and do that. That's fine, Nicola. Oh, come on. Those little icicles from the back. See, now that's a good opportunity there. Okay. And we are out of I-Core, so we'll go for this. So we got some I-Core back. Okay, let's heal. And this is why normal mobility is so important to maintain. Okay, and let's go for a charge booster. And swing, and one more. So yeah, bayonets for Nicola are a bad time for him. What's up, buddy? Just because of the fact that he can't quite get to you fast enough and easily enough if you have all the charge boosters going. But again, you get all of those charge things on your second playthrough. So bayonets in the first playthrough are pretty rough, just because of the fact that you don't really have any of the charge booster abilities that you do in the successive playthroughs. A little bit of water here. So that is a very, very limited and sort of average representation and display here of running this kind of a setup build. But again, if you run with Jack or somebody, you just replace this for Fatal Surge, or with Louis with Reckless Abandon, or Blood Awakening with Mia, and you can still wreck basically everything in the game without any kind of, you know, inhibitions about, you know, are you going to do damage, are you going to be able to do anything at all. And it makes for a really, really, really fun way to go about using bayonets, and how to actually put out superior damage on the enemy at a distance. And you almost don't even need Radiant Barrel. And here, if you wanted to, you could go for a little more damage with Cognitive Zeal, if you were in the idea or the mindset here to just go for you know, maximum damage. Or you could go for Hasten and give yourself quick mobility, which would be pretty neat, because as we are here, we now have quick mobility, but the card says that we are only normal just because of the fact that we are 5/10 over the weight limit here. So that doesn't hurt us, it just helps us. So the cool thing is that the card kind of is wrong, and because we're so close to the weight limit here, that this still makes for a good interaction and a good pairing of these blood veils and weapons, to make sure that you know, you are, or sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one, to make sure that you're actually still at you know, normal mobility here. So sorry, I messed that up. We are quick mobility. I'm looking at the wrong one. I was thinking this one, and I said all the wrong things there. But yeah, if you have hasten, you can run quick mobility here, and so you can run swift destruction if you want to go for that extra 20%. So if you're not really even going for Radiant Barrel, there are some other alternatives here that you could even go for just more damage on the raw basic shots of the Libertador. So if you're on your first playthrough and you pick up the Libertador, go for an intensified, and then you can start building out some of this craziness, because you get Harmonia and you have to save Eva in order to get the Libertador. So it works hand in hand. You get Eva, you get her blood code, you save her, and then you get her bayonet, and you'll do very, very, very well. And then as soon as you get Jack's blood code and you get Charge Accelerator, you get Emily's blood code and you get Time Crunch, and then you get some DLC here with Ichor Efficiency. You should have these two from pretty mid to early in the game. Sort of mid for these two. DLC 3 obviously after you save Eva, and then DLC, I guess, pre-order stuff with White Mia from Estrella to get this. So yeah, all this is pretty scattered throughout the game, but once you pull it all together and collect it, and you pair it up with the Black Blood Liberator, it just becomes insane how fast you can just kind of cycle through enemies very, very quickly. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that as a monstrous power shift in damage as compared to what we've been doing up to this point in time. So anyways, we'll see you tomorrow, and thank you for watching.